Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Ozcast.
Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Ozcast.
Welcome back to Just Podding Around, the podcast where we break down all things wrestling, past, present and future. I'm your host, Reese Williams, and today we're diving deep into AEW Revolution 2025. This event is shaping up to be huge. We've got title matches, heated rivalries, dream matchups and a steel cage war. AEW is heading to Los Angeles, specifically the Crypto.com Arena, for the first time ever. And you know what? When a company debuts in a major venue, they want to deliver. Let's break down the full card, give some predictions, and talk about what this could mean for the landscape of AEW moving forward. Alright, let's kick things off with the big one. Jon Moxley defending the AEW World Championship against Adam Copeland. Now, this match is all about two things: legacy and grit. Moxie has been on another level since regaining the title. Every time you think he's hit his ceiling, he smashes through it. He's meaner, tougher, and fights like he needs to win. He's been running through challenges, but this is a different beast. Cope is a legend, but he has something to prove. He doesn't want to just be remembered for what he did in WWE. He wants to be the top guy in AEW. The big question is, does he still have it at this level? If this turns into a brawl, I don't see Moxley losing. But if Cope can slow the match down, use his veteran instincts, and pick his shots, he could shock the world. Personally, I think Moxley retains in a brutal war. This one is personal. Takeshita has been tearing it up ever since aligning with Don Callis, and Callis has been running his mouth about how Takeshita is better than Kenny Omega. Omega, on the other hand, is AEW's original ace. The guy has given everything to this company, but injuries have slowed him down over the past year. That said, this could be the match where he reminds the world that he's still Kenny Omega. Takeshita is a freak athlete, and with Callis in his corner, I expect some dirty tactics. But Omega isn't stupid. He knows what's coming. If he's 100% healthy, I think Omega gets it done and takes the title back. If not, Takeshita might continue his dominance. Either way, this is a match of the night contender. This match is going to be wild. Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher were like brothers in United Empire. Fletcher was a guy Ospreay mentored, and for a while they were unstoppable as a duo. But when Fletcher turned on Ospreay, he made it personal. Now, these two are stepping inside a steel cage, which means no interference. Just two guys who hate each other, throwing hands. Ospreay is one of the best wrestlers in the world, but Fletcher has something to prove. I expect some insane spots, and if they want to steal the show, this might be the match that does it. But at the end of the day, I think Ospreay wins to close this chapter. This is one of the most interesting stories on the card. Mariah May came into AEW as Toni Storm's biggest fan, idolising her, mimicking her, even helping her in matches. But now, she's stepping up to the challenge her mentor. We've seen this kind of mentor versus student story before, and it always ends with the student proving they belong. Mariah is hungry, and she's gotten really good, really fast. That said, I don't think Toni Storm's dropping the title just yet. She's one of AEW's best characters. And there's still more to do with the gimmick. I expect a banger, but Storm retains. This one is massive. Both guys have been AEW World Champion, but both guys have main evented, but they're both coming into this match with something to prove. MJF's been teasing going back to his old ruthless self. Hangman, he's been on a redemption arc, trying to get back to the top. If MJF wins, it's a statement that he's still the guy. If Hangman wins, he might push MJF fully back into his devil persona. I think AEW goes with Hangman winning, setting MJF up for a full heel turn down the line as the devil. Mercedes Moné has gold in AEW ever since her debut match in the promotion, and now she's defending against one of Stardom's toughest wrestlers, Momo Watanabe. Momo is stiff, aggressive, and does not mess around. If Mercedes takes her lightly, she's in for a long night. That said, I don't see Moné dropping the title just yet. She needs a strong title reign, and although she's a year in, Moné retains, but Momo will make her earn it. If you love fast-paced athletic wrestling, this match is for you. Swerve has been on a tear, and Ricochet is finally in AEW, looking to prove he's still one of the best high flyers in the game. But here's the thing, Swerve is on the cusp of being AEW's next big main eventer again after losing the championship. If AEW is serious about pushing him to the world title again, he has to win here. Lashley and Benjamin as AEW World Tag Team Champions is awesome. They bring that legitimacy, that toughness, and honestly, I don't see them losing anytime soon. The Outrunners are fun, but they're not taking those belts. And in the 0 hour match, we got Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, and Big Boom AJ versus Johnny TV in the MXM collection. Should be a fun match to get the crowd hyped. Briscoe's always electric, and Orange Cassidy is, well, Orange Cassidy. Babyfaces take this one. And that's a full breakdown of AEW Revolution 2025. This card is stacked, and we could be looking at some of AEW's best matches of the year. Who do you think will win? Hit me up on socials and let's talk wrestling. Thanks for listening to Just Putting Around, and I'll catch you next time.
Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast. Ozcast. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.